There was a pig that sat alone beside a ruined pump. By day and night he made his moan. It would have stirred a heart of stone to see him wring his hoofs and groan, because he could not jump. A certain camel heard him shout, a camel with a hum. Oh, is it grief or is it gout? What is this bellowing about? The pig replied with quivering snot, because I cannot jump. That camel scanned him dreamy-eyed. Methinks you are too plump. I never knew a pig so wide that wobbled so from side to side. Who could, however much he tried, do such a thing as jump? Yet mark those trees 2 miles away, all clustered in a clump. If you could trot there twice a day, not ever pause for rest or play, in the far future, who can say you may be fit to jump? That camel passed and left him there beside the ruined pump. Oh, horrid was that pig's despair. His shrieks of anguish filled the air. He wrung his hoofs, he rent his hair, because he could not jump. There was a frog that wandered by, a sleek and shining lump, inspected him with fishy eye, and said, "Oh, pig, what makes you cry?" And bitter was that pig's reply, "Because I cannot jump." The frog, he grinned a grin of glee, and hid his chest a thump. "Oh, pig," he said, "be ruled by me, and you shall see what you shall see this minute for a trifling fee. I'll teach you how to jump. You may be faint from many a fall, and bruised by many a bump, but if you persevere through all, and practice first on something small, concluding with a 10-foot wall, you'll find that you can jump." That pig looked up with joyful start. "Oh, frog, you are a thump. Your words have healed my inward smart. Come, name your fee and do your part. Bring comfort to a broken heart by teaching me to jump." My keys shall be a mutton chop, my goal this ruined pump. Observe with what an airy flop I plant myself upon the top. Now bend your knees and take a hop, for that's the way to jump. Up rose that pig and rushed full whack against the ruined pump, rolled over like an empty sack, and settled down upon his back, while all his bones at once went crack. It was a fatal jump. That camel passed as day grew dim around the ruined pump. Oh, broken heart, oh, broken limb, it needs, that camel said to him, something more fairy-like and slim to execute a jump. That pig lay still as any stone, and could not stir a stump, for never, if the truth were known, was he again observed to moan, nor ever wring his hoofs and groan, because he could not jump. That frog made no remark, for he was dismal as a dump. He knew the consequence must be that he would never get his fee, and still he sits in misery upon that ruined pump.